That was a little abrupt. It was not kidding about running out of space in its memory. Okay, so anyway, let's continue now. I left off just when I was about to show you what happens when more firms enter the market. I drew it in orange, not very well. But what happened is we had all those firms enter to take advantage of the economic profit. That lowered the market price to this blob here that says P1. That then for the firm lowers their Mr. Pard line. And you see I put it right down to no economic profit. Because eventually that's where we're going to go. More and more firms are going to enter. Price is going to go down, 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 down until there's no more economic profit being made. No more incentive for other firms to enter. Okay. Now it could be that a whole bunch jump in and we go below the line, which would be the next graphic here. Now I won't say it. Just you should be able to see and look, and you probably are going to want to draw this one. But let's look first. What's going on with this firm? All right. You all started drawing it. Okay. Fine. Draw. Market. Okay, supply and demand, blah, 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 looks great. Now, a firm, what's going on with them? Well, the way you should draw it is with the check mark and the MC kind of high here, because this firm is losing money. Okay, ATC is higher than P, so their unit cost is higher than their unit revenue, called price. They're losing money, and you see that little box of economic loss. Okay, now this firm is a loser. They should just quit and do something else, get a job at McDonald's or go live in their parents' basement or something like that, because they are a failure. But actually, there's one possible redeeming thing that's going to happen. What is that one possible redeeming thing that could happen? Well, go back to the market. Did you not get it? All right, I'll hold it up a little bit more. What do you suppose is going to happen in this market if lots of firms quit the market and go do those awful things I just said? All right, what's going to happen? Well, supply is going to shift back as firms leave the market. Okay, so we have enter in the market before, now we have exit. And again, I will try to draw this in a very certain way for you. And again, the notion here is that we are going to lose firms. Okay, that came out pretty good. So let me do this first. And you see S1. Economic loss, because price is not covering cost, means firms leave the market. Now, maybe this firm, maybe they stuck it out. Maybe they said, all right, I'm a loser, but this is all I know, so I'm going to hang in there. And other bigger losers hit the road. So now market supply, remember this is the whole market, has gone down, thus raising the price. Now, again, I did it on purpose to be right at the zero economic profit range, which is where we are going to end up in the long run. So let me hold that up for you. Okay, and we see that adjustment. Okay, so again, economic loss begets supply shift back because firms are leaving. Maybe these guys hung in there. Looks like they did. And then they had it made up for them by the fact that the market price was raised because of less supply. And now, even though my graph kind of stinks here, I didn't draw it very straight, that should be zero economic profit. So sorry about that. They're not straight, but that's okay. I think you get it. Okay, so some things about perfect competition then, and I'll hold both graphs up again in a moment. In perfect competition, for the firm, in the long run equilibrium, at its long run, price will equal ATC, which means no economic profit. So they will be at that exact no profit mark. Now, here's some trivia for you. That means P equals MR equals AR equals D. We already knew that. Equals MC equals ATC. At that point, every one of those things is exactly equal. Now, why does anyone care about that? No one cares about that except AP. So here's that graph that we did before. That is a perfect competition firm in its long run equilibrium. How do I know? Because it's not making any economic profit, because Mr. Pard over here equals P and ATC and MC while we're at it. Everything is the same. Okay, so that's what we have just done. Okay, let's do a quick summary and then we'll end this particular video, and we're almost done with all these. Here is the firm again that was making economic profit, Firms entered to take advantage because perfect competition, anyone can do it, thus lowering the Mr. Pard line and the market price. So they're back to the long run equilibrium, zero economic profit. Now, here's the loser firm with a little bit of guts. Loser firm losing money, but they have enough guts to stay in and wait for other firms to exit the whole market, thus raising the price, and now they're back to zero economic profit. Okay? Now again, why would anyone want to be at zero profit? Because it's not zero accounting profit, it's zero economic profit. There's nothing better they could be doing. But they might be making millions of dollars of accounting profit, which I would stay in business in that point. It's just there's nothing better they can do. So that's what happens. Now, one more thing here. You may have seen it when I had it up, just because I want to keep bringing this in. It's another thing AP likes to ask about. By the way, we are at efficient scale too, that low point on the ATC line. Let me show you this graph one more time. That one, notice we're at efficient scale, the perfect low point of the ATC curve. That's where we'll be in the long run. Okay, now that is almost it for perfect competition. Almost. We have one more kind of concept to go. This is probably the trickiest part, but hopefully there's enough background that you have now that you can answer this. I don't know if it helped to watch this again now that you're in class and get these diagrams all done, but we're going to do one more variant here in our next video.